Hello Flosstube, welcome to our video number 5. It's the 3rd of February in 2018 and we're going to start out with some haul.
You go first.
Okay, well I got some haul for Christmas. I got my daughter Beth got me this needle minder, or not needle minder but needle holder. And Lori got me some new scissors that I can maybe get my thumbs in. They're big enough to actually, you know, fit on my fingers. Right here.
I might add, if any of you nail stitchers out there have a scissor that you like that's comfortable for your hand, let us know in the comments below.
Okay, and then she also got me some of these patterns. This one is Ginger and Spice. It's called the Midwest Sampler. I don't know, I can't see that. Maybe you can help me.
A little closer there. Okay.
Okay. And she also got me Custom Crafts Incorporated's Northern Sunset.
That one's a lifetime project there.
Yeah. These are all big projects, mind you, looks like.
I'll tell the truth, they're all projects I really liked, but I wouldn't stitch them.
And then the other one she got me was a Vickery Collections. And I'm trying to see the World Globes. Yeah. This is what it looks like. Again, and then one other thing she got me was she got me a new tote. Are you knocking things down?
I am making a mess.
She got me this tote to keep my cross stitch stuff in. And that's pretty much all the haul I have.
Keep you busy for a while?
For, yeah, the rest of my life.
Okay, I'm, as you know, stitching from stash this year, but I did get some Christmas presents. Christmas presents and gift cards don't count, right?
Right.
Okay, that's a good thing. I have 5 packages of fabric that I got that I'm not going to show you. It's just run-of-the-mill Monaco, I think maybe a piece of Black Ada. And my daughter got me this stuff to make some needle minders, and she also made them for me. So, and she also got me this cute little tin. I'll show it first because I've got some of my needle minders in here, if I can get them out. I might just show them this way.
That might work.
There's one more. It's somewhere on a project.
Is that it right over there?
No. There's one more that matches these. I think you can see those okay. And then have a little castle. And this right side up. And a crown. This one had, what was that it had on the back of it?
Some sort of a stud or boss or something.
He had to do some adapting.
Surgery.
Some surgery, yes. Did it very well. Okay, and let's see. I got 2 magazines. I'm not going to do a flip through unless somebody requests one, because I think these have probably been already shown. And this one. I wanted this one for this piece right here. Let me see if I can find the big picture of it. Is that the biggest one?
I don't know.
I know there were several. There it is. This one right here. And this is the January 2018 issue of the Cross Stitcher. And I really wanted that one. And I really don't like working on Black Ada, but for this one, I think I'm going to do it. And my daughter got me, 2 project bags. There's this one. This one's my favorite. I think when we do that, it'll turn it right side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is that all? No. I got a wooden box. Something can go on the top, but I have not decided what to put on it yet. And my daughter also got me tote that I can get lots of stuff in, and I have been using it like crazy. I'm going to stick these up here because I know what's going to happen. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Okay, that's all my haul.
You want to start with some whips?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You want to show yours?
All right. I actually pulled this one out and did a little work on it. Here's what it will look like when it's completed someday when I'm 82 in the nursing home. Hope my eyes hold out that long. Let's see, let's fold this part back. And I finished up this area right in here and down here. For those of you that do full coverage pieces, how do you keep yourself motivated? I work on it and it's like, I feel like I'm not making any progress at all. And it's very confetti heavy, which is kind of strange. There's not a lot of colors in it. I can't remember exactly how many. There's not a ton, but it is confetti heavy. All right, there's that one. And the next one I started is, and of course I forgot to get the picture out. Sorry about the crinkling. You've probably all seen it. A lot of people are doing it. Let Freedom Ring. Loving this one. Absolutely loving it. This is the first time I've stitched on 40 count. And unless it's a really sunny day and I'm sitting right in front of the window, I do have to use a magnifier. Old eyes. I'm doing this on 40 count Coffee Mocha Newcastle linen. I think this may be my first time stitching on linen. Actual linen. May have done a small piece years ago. Ouch. Found my needle. I have not gotten very far on this. All I have done is the first page out of 15. But I am very much enjoying it. Although I do confess this year has been tough on my stitchy bug. I have not stitched in January as much as I typically stitch for whatever reason. Seems like there's always something going on that gets in the way, and then by the end of the night it's just like I'm done, I'm finished. But here lately it's been a little better. Crinkle, crinkle. Sorry. It's already such a mess on the desk. I hate to just like get it all out and lay it out. And then I have this one that I'm loving. Hey, look, here's one. Okay. By Foxwood Crossing, Better Roads. It says, I feel the hand of God on me, leading me down better roads than I can travel alone. And this one is, here's another needle minder that my daughter made, by the way. This one's going fairly fast. I think what I spent like 2 days working on that, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think I could see the needle minder. It's
small. Oh, okay.
So you put it over.
There you go. I'm finding I like the really tiny button needle minders. I don't catch my threads on them as much when I'm actually stitching. So, I have, you want to stuff all that back in there? He's not just pretty, he's functional too.
Put your light back in there with the glasses too.
I have this little one that I started today just to do a card for for our godson for Valentine's. It says, "I'm bananas about you." This is out of the June 2017 cross stitcher. You know what? I don't know. Oh, look, I ripped it already.
I didn't mean to ask the hard questions.
I know. Well, you did. Emma Congdon. I should have just guessed that. And this is maybe, what? Not quite an hour's worth of stitching. Maybe an hour. Right? And then my last whip. Let's see.
You're very whippy.
I know. I usually don't work on that many different ones in the course of a month. Guess I was just antsy or something. This one's the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Storytime Sampler. Probably seen it. There are several. There's one lady on Stitch Mania, I can't remember her name, that just finished it, and another one that's working on it right now as well. And I have Alice in Wonderland, The Secret Garden, and I'm working on Sherlock. And that needle miter is weighting that way down.
It's way too heavy for what
Way
you're
too heavy. How am I doing there?
Pretty good there. Okay.
And I'm doing this on 14 count Storm Ada by Picture This Plus. I think the original was done on 32 count Storm by Picture This Plus. I think. And that is all my whips.
That's all your whips?
That I worked on. I have.
Yeah, you got a basket.
More over there.
We'll not talk about that.
Yeah, we'll not talk about my whip basket. Although, really, compared to some of those that have, 40 and 50, I get antsy if I get much beyond 10 or 12. So, okay.
I have a long, long list. I have the whip.
You have the whip.
This is the dog, and if we hold that.
Here, let me put something behind it so that
Here you go. Put that behind it for me. I've got the information here. This is a Bucilla kit from, what's the name of it? I Didn't Do It. And you've seen it before, but this is my progress on it.
I have to say, you're tenacious. I probably would have. This one would have went into the UFO pile of shame pretty quick.
Yeah, see, that's because I don't have one of those.
I would have started with that one then. I am not a big fan of kits, and that one is
Challenging?
hateful.
Yeah.
When he said he was going to do that one, I'm like, are you sure? And he said, I'll learn some things on this. He's learning some.
Yeah, I learned how to frog.
Yeah, he's learned how to frog. I've had a few people ask that I show some of my daughter's artwork, so I wanted to share just a few pieces.
You want to start with this big one?
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite paintings that she did for me.
Move it in forward.
Little church in a snow scene. She also does a lot of clay work. And this is one of her...
It's polymer clay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is one of her snowmen / s'more. Let's see.
Yeah, just hang it by the...
Hang it by this.
Yeah.
Here we go. She does a lot of magnets and ornaments, and she also
Ink pens.
oh yeah, I forgot that
Ink
one was
pens
here.
like these here.
And she does necklaces part of these beads are made out of polymer. These square ones and these little round ones, she is made out of polymer clay. She made a necklace and a matching bracelet. And that's just a sample of some of the stuff she does. And if there's interest, I'll show a few more pieces down the road. Okay, I think that's...
You ready for finishing?
Yeah, this is where it gets really dismal, folks. And I'd like to say, oh, we've been so busy. Oh, we've not been so busy.
We've been not busy.
No, well, no, not really.
Busy not being busy.
Yeah.
Are you going to start?
You can go ahead.
All right. Well, I have a finish. I showed this, I think, last time I was on here. I started this.
You hadn't even started it then,
oh,
I don't
hadn't
think.
started it?
I don't think so.
It's Tiny Modernist Minneapolis pattern. This is a picture of the pattern. And it's not fully finished because I'm not even sure what we're going to do with it yet. But I did get it stitched.
Notice he keeps saying we.
Yeah, I don't know what she's going to do with it. I'm sure she's not going to turn me loose with the sewing machine. I'm pretty sure of that.
I did turn him loose with the sewing machine. And the bobbin ran out of thread. So, you know, you take the bobbin out and you... No, he took the lower part of the sewing machine apart. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's the way it looked like it come apart to me.
Overkill. I only had a very small, little dismal finish. I have a feeling with some of these pieces that I'm working on, finishes are going to be farther.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad for me because I like to finish
smalls.
things. I like smalls, so I may have to do a few.
Rotate?
Yeah. Well, I do rotate, but I think I need some smalls in my rotation. At church, we have this, I don't even know what it's called. We pair up our grade school kids with adults in the church who pray for them and who just get to know them a little bit better, realizing that, you know, it's tough out there on our kids. Yeah. And they could use some support. And so I made this card for the little gal that I'm paired up for Valentine's. And I don't remember. It was out of a magazine. I don't remember which one now. And it's sad. I just put it up yesterday and I already
forgot.
I already forgot. So it is what it is.
The struggle's real.
It's getting more real by the minute. Okay, and do a few shout outs.
Okay.
I am very behind. We are very behind watching YouTube. I think we caught Ginger Gerald's, not the stitch along one, but the one before. And I watch during the day sometimes when he's not around, so he may or may not know some of these. I wanted to mention Carrie in Stitches. I think she is from the UK. And if I can figure out how to link them in the description box below, I will do that. If not, do a search for Carrie in Stitches. Yeah. I think she has like 11 videos out maybe. And I don't think that I've watched them all. I watched like the first one and then went to the current ones and then I'll go back and fill in. And a new one is Kinder Ramblings. Cannot remember her first name. Do you?
I'm not sure.
She's a kindergarten. She is a kindergarten teacher. And if you like very short, concise videos, her videos, I think, what was that one we watched? Like 15 minutes maybe. And she has 2 out now. And Kim Parta, I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry, Kim. She's from Minnesota. And Creatively Yours. Do you remember where Deb is from? I know a lot of you watch her.
I don't remember which one.
She's the Dutch or no. I can't remember where she's from. You probably all know her anyway. She's been making them for a while. And also one of my favorites right now is Nancy Quilting Stitcher. I hang out some, not like I used to, on the 1, 2, 3 stitch little chat board that they have on the website. And Nancy's been on there, I don't know, a long time. We both have been on there a long time. And found her Flosstube through a post she had posted there. And I really enjoy her because our tastes are very similar. As a matter of fact, when I was on the last video, I think I showed, I can't remember the pattern now, Stitching Nation. I belong to this Stitching Nation or something like that. And she was starting it as she was watching the video. And a lot of them that she has are either on my wish list or in my
basket.
Not my, well, some of them might be in my basket, or they're in the craft room somewhere. Somewhere. Noel got to see the ordeal of sorting through patterns yesterday when he's like, "Is there some place you could put those more convenient?" See,
we need a system.
We need a system. Well, I had a system, but I have acquired more than my system will now hold.
You've overloaded the system.
I've overloaded my system, which is why we're stitching from stash. Right?
Yeah.
And free ones, and you download from, blogs that give free ones.
That doesn't count?
I don't think they can.
Okay.
I don't think. I hope not.
Are you writing these rules down somewhere?
No. I didn't purchase anything.
Oh, okay.
I think that is it. What are you going to be working on this month? No.
I'm probably going to be working on a dog. And we need to dye our fabric.
Yes, we need to have a dyeing day. That sounded really
We'll all
bad.
have one of
Yeah,
those.
we will.
We need to have a fabric dyeing day.
Yes. So he can get his. Do you have that one? Did
Vickery?
you show that one?
I've shown it.
Have you?
It's in the other room.
Okay. Well,
The Vickery General Store.
I think it was number 3. You showed it. Flosstube 3. So when you get the fabric dyed, are you going to? I keep trying to talk him into doing more whips. If I was doing that dog, I would be starting a new whip every night just to avoid that dog. I'm being straight with you. You are tenacious. And once you get comfortable stitching on 28 count, you are welcome to adopt my Starry Night. I will give it to you gladly.
I bet you would.
I would. He thinks I'm joking. Look at him over there smiling and everything.
I may never be comfortable with that.
No, I think you will. I think if you can do that dog, you can do 28 count. Right? Am I right, people? It's not that hard, right? I am not sure what I'm going to work on. I'd like to at least get page 2 done in February of Let Freedom Ring. And I'd like to finish up Better Roads. And I have some Valentine cards that I'm making so I will be taking I don't know if those will make it on a video or not. I don't know if we'll get one made next week because I kind of need to get them either in the mail or
Ship them out
or hand them out or something. And I'd like to finish up Sherlock's. It's not a square because they're not square. Panel, yeah. And maybe spend a day or 2 on Starry Night if I have to.
You should. You'd feel better about it.
I would. I love the piece. I am just struggling. It's like Heaven and Earth Designs has this pattern of Phantom of the Opera. I want it so bad. But it's full coverage and I'm not enjoying this one. So I am just really hoping my man doesn't let me down.
You keep bringing that up.
I know. I'm hoping he loves full coverage. I mean, the dog's full coverage, and you didn't give up on it. And I don't think there's any fractional stitches or back stitching in that. Listen at me trying to sell it.
Don't oversell it.
Is it working? Is it
We're
working?
stitching from
I
status.
think our dog is at the door. Do you want to see our 17-year-old dog? We'll show you our 17-year-old. He does not look 17. We have an 11-year-old dog that actually looks older than this dog because this dog didn't turn gray like our Boston Terrier is doing. He is not amused.
No, he's not.
He is not amused. This is our dog, Jake. And if we're not stitching, we are running after and caring for the needs of it's just Sir Jake.
Yeah.
Sir Jake lives a very pampered life because my daughter cooks his food. My daughter cooks for the dog more than she cooks for us.
And it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You add a little cheese and cream of mushroom soup to that.
You got a casserole.
You've got a casserole. That's right. Well, he is not amused at all.
No,
So
he's not amused. So we'll move.
It's just about his bedtime.
We'll
So
move Sir Jakey out here.
he's not amused, but he's tolerating it. He was at the door wanting to know what we were doing in here. I guess he wasn't too.
We were in his rotation.
He was not very impressed by what we were doing. So, do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Don't really think we're rambling.
Yep.
Yeah, goodbyes are so hard. You opened it. I'll let you close
Okay.
it.
Well, I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing. And if you have any answers to the questions we asked or any comments, we'd like to hear them. So leave them in wherever you leave them. I don't even know.
In the comment section.
Yeah, in the comment section. And we'll see you next month. Bye.